Welcome to the Decarb.earth platform. In this demonstration, I will be showing you how to register a project for carbon credits. At this point, you should already have a user profile and a company profile. If you do not, you can simply say sign up and enter your details. You will then receive an email to set your password. Once this is complete, you can sign in and go to the top right-hand corner, select Create Company, and follow the prompts to create your company profile. Once your company profile is created, go to your username in the top right and select Register Project. Here you will be presented with a pre-registration checklist. This is a list of all the information you will need to successfully register your project. It's important to read this list carefully and ensure you have everything you need before you begin. If you are a project developer and you do not own the project, you will need to download one of the versions of the mandate for project owner's consent to be signed by the project owner. This is mandatory in order to upload the project on behalf of the owner, and you will need to upload a signed copy later on in the process. Once you are sure you have all the information you need to register your project, you can tick this box and select Next. Next, you will be presented with two options. Currently, the Decarb.earth carbon standard supports solar PV systems less than or equal to 25 megawatts in size. This is for each individual system and does not apply to the aggregated capacity of multiple systems. If your system is greater than 25 megawatts in size, you can contact us by email. Select the first option to continue. Next, you'll be presented with our Carbon Credits Project Acceptance Questionnaire. This is a crucial part of the process as this ensures that the project that you are registering on the platform meets our carbon standards impact criteria. Please note that the project that you are registering needs to be located in one of the following countries. Please read the questions carefully as you complete the questionnaire, and then click Submit. The next step will be to acknowledge our data processing agreement and terms of service. Here you will have the opportunity to provide details about the project. All details except names and phone numbers will be visible on the project public profile on the Decarb.earth platform, so it's recommended to provide as much detail as possible when filling it out. Thorough descriptions are useful for anyone visiting the public profile wanting to find out what the project is about. When it gets to the point where you need to input the project address, click in the space and it will open a map. You can either select the location directly on the map or type it into the search bar to find it, and click the green tick when you are done. If the installation is in a remote location or you cannot find the address on the map, you can select the manual mode and input the coordinates of the project directly. You will then input a project description as well as project keywords. The project keywords can be related both to the nature of the installation itself and the company that it is powering. For example, in this case, Nativa Wines is a winery, and therefore the keywords include both solar energy as well as wine production. The addition of a project photo is an essential part of the process as it helps to corroborate the existence of the project. This should be a photograph of the actual system itself in real life. While it is not mandatory at this stage, we do recommend replacing this photo with an actual photo as it will be required later. To replace it, simply click the Replace button and upload a photo of the project. If you are the owner of the project, simply select Yes and continue. If you are a project developer, when you are asked if you are the owner of the project, you will select No. Here you will be asked if the project profile you are creating is representative of a single installation or multiple installations. The only instance in which we allow a single project profile to be representative of many is if all the projects are owned by you, or if you have a third-party platform where all the projects can be publicly visible. It is preferable, if you do not own the projects, to upload them each individually, so that you can input the project owner details. If the project owner is already in the system, you can select their company from the drop-down. If they are not, you must add their company details and they will be sent an invitation to create a profile on the platform that will be automatically linked to the project profile. At this stage, you'll be required to upload the signed copy of the mandate for project owner's consent that you downloaded at the beginning of the process. If you do have a public third-party platform where all projects within the umbrella project can be viewed, you can select multiple installations and input the third-party URL. You will have the opportunity to add additional participants to your project. This could be anyone who has contributed to the development of the project, such as developers, installers, or financiers. If they already exist in our database, you can select their name from the drop-down. If they do not, you can add their company and fill in their details, and they will receive an invitation to create a profile on the platform that will automatically be linked to the project. As Decarb.earth's core philosophy is to showcase impact, it is beneficial to have fellow participants visible on the platform. If you uploaded a mandate, all participants on that document should be added here. Finally, it'll be time to input your installation system information. This includes the installation date, which can be no earlier than January 2023, the system capacity in kilowatts, as well as the energy monitoring system or inverter type. Decarb.earth currently has custom integrations for a number of solar inverters, which means that when provided the API key of the inverter, we can access the system information and energy data remotely. If you are unsure where to find the API key, we recommend logging in to your energy management system or contacting your solar installer. If you are still not sure where to find it, you can leave it blank and we will contact you. If you are not using an inverter type or energy monitoring system that we currently have an integration for, you can select Other and insert the URL of the energy management system that you are using. We will then be in contact to gain user access to the system to access the energy data. Here you will need to provide a proof of ownership document. This is to prove that you, or the declared owner of the system, is legally allowed to benefit from the carbon credits, as unless otherwise specified, the owner of the asset is the owner of the carbon credits. The preferred document type is an invoice or proof of purchase which clearly states the company name of the owner as well as the company registration number. It should also show the brand of the inverter and the inverter capacity. You may redact any sensitive financial information, as this document will be publicly facing. If you insert an API key for one of our custom integrations and select Next, the system will conduct an automatic verification of the key. If this fails, please go back and check the API key. You can try again 3 times before the system will allow you to continue, even if it has failed. If it fails and you continue, we will be in contact to troubleshoot the issue. You will now have completed the process and will now have an opportunity to preview your project profile. If you would like to change anything, you can go back and change it. If you are happy, please don't forget to select Finish. We will then review the project profile and make it active within 48 hours. Once your project is active, you can view the public profile by going Discover and Projects. When visiting your project's public profile, soon after it is activated, it is likely that you will not be able to see any carbon emissions reductions metrics at this stage. However, you can view the documentation that you have uploaded, as well as the participants that are connected to the project. Once we have established a connection to the data, the metrics for the carbon emissions reductions will begin to show. This is where you will come to view the various transactions and audit documentation that is completed when your carbon credits are validated, audited, and sold. Thank you for watching. If you require any assistance with the process, please do not hesitate to contact us. We look forward to accepting your project on Decarb.earth.